A computer with a name that rolls off of the tongue like a brick off of a... It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, this is Robotron 2084 on the Texas Instruments TI99 4A, which is blowing my mind. I mean, I've used these things, or this thing before, but I've got some decent games for it. Atari soft games, this being one of them. And keep in mind, the hardware was designed in 1979, which was the TI99-4. The 4A came out in 81, but you know, you're talking Atari 400, 800 era hardware. It's that kind of level. That level of technology. Here we are, we've got a one button joystick. I'm using an Atari joystick, an Atari 2600 joystick. I've got an adapter that will let me plug two Atari joysticks into it, because TI99 4A joysticks are a little bit fragile. I have a pair, one of them doesn't work, and they're kind of connected together. Two joysticks plugged into one socket. It's cheaper to just get an adapter and use Atari sticks. And the game is being loaded. I've got this thing called a Final Grom 99, which is your flash cartridge, you know, the EverDrive kind of thing for the TI, and it's great. Getting the thing up and running was a bit iffy because my TI is a little fragile, a little temperamental. The display, the wires going into my modulator it needs rewiring, but I'm lousy with a soldering iron, so I've just left it and like jiggled it a bit until it worked. But the game, this game, it's great. The fact that it's only a one button joystick doesn't really matter too much. It's like fire in a direction, keep your thumb on the fire button, and it'll keep firing in that direction, so you can do the whole fire in one direction, run in the other direction thing, and it's fine. It works well. Oh God. It's actually one of the easiest, oh God, I lost me human thing. It's one of the easiest games of, oh crap. What was I saying? It's one of the easiest versions of Robotron I've played. Like here we are, I've lost one life and I'm on level, what, 4? Oops, okay, 2 lives because I was looking at what level I was on and not what I was doing. Duh. I need to kill the little red thing. There. Can I kill the blue thing? Yes, I can. Good. Come here, you two. Oh God, oh God. Whoa, whoa, balls. Killed by what looked like a Christmas card. And these weird giant brain things. Die, you buggers. Oh no, they're mine. You can die though. See ya. This is great. It's easy enough for a completely less than exceptional player like myself to not die instantly on. So obviously I like it. Your die-hard players who value the absolute rock-hard nature of the original, the arcade game, would probably complain that it's too easy, and they'd have a point, though it's getting harder. but I'm entirely enjoying myself. Look, get out of the way, you bit. What just happened? Okay, it is bugged out. Interesting. It's not actually the first time this has bugged out while I've been playing a game on it. I don't know if that's down to the cartridge or the computer. I doubt very much it's down to the software. Well, that can't speak. Seems like an opportune moment to stop. That is Robotron 20 whatever. I can never remember. It's just Robotron, isn't it? On the Texas Instruments TI99 4A. A computer with a name that rolls off of the tongue like a brick off of another brick. I don't know. Make up your own phrases. Thank you for watching. Hello. Today's question for Q&A is from Michael Hindley. Link to his channel down there. He asks, for Q&A, are you excited for the PS5 or are you happy with your PS4? I'm still enjoying my PS4. I don't think I'll get a PS5 for a couple of years. I'm very much in the same boat as you. I've got a PS4 Pro, which it's a very subtle step up from the PS4. Really only noticeable on PSVR games, where they're a bit less fuzzy. PSVR on a standard PS4 is very fuzzy at best. It was really quite unpleasant, so that's why I upgraded, but actually noticing the difference on a lot of games, it's so marginal. You know, there's a bit more detail here and there on games like Battlefield 5, but that's about all I notice. I suppose it'll play Cyberpunk 2070 whatever a bit better. Well, like, it plays it. I don't think the standard one, I think it struggles badly. But PS5, no. I mean, I would like one, but you can't get them. And even if you could get them, I think if I actually bought one right now, was able to get one, I would wind up thinking that wasn't very good value for money, because I'm not aware of any games for it that I really want, like, at all. They're going to do Grand Theft Auto 5 for it again. I mean, that's a PS3 era game, for God's sake. You know, come on, Rockstar, give us something new, please. A new Grand Theft Auto would be very nice. I imagine that they keep going with GTA 5 because of the online aspect. That's being updated all the time, but it doesn't interest me. I played it online on the PS3 once, wasn't interested. I know it's a whole different ball game on PS4, but I don't care. I don't play it online. I played the storyline and love it, and just roaming around and twatting about. The fact that it's coming to PS5, I'm like, no, come on, really. It's beyond getting old. It's like watching the BBC with like reruns of 70s sitcoms. For God's sake, give us something new. There's a reason I don't pay the TV license anymore or watch broadcast television, and it's like that. You know, I'm not going to buy Grand Theft Auto 5 again. I've got it on PS3, I've got it on PS4, I've got it on PC. That'll do, thanks. I'm not aware of anything else on it that I think I want that. Gran Turismo's not out yet and probably won't be for ages. And what else is there? I mean, when PSVR 2 comes out, that might be interesting, but I don't actually spend that much time in VR because it's too intense, it's too immersive, it's too much of a pain in the arse. I like it, I like the experience, but I've got to really be in the mood for it. And to spend that much money on a console and then that much more money on a headset, for something that I don't spend that much time doing, no, That's something I'll get a PSVR when I've bought a PS5, but I'll buy a PS5 when there are games on it that scream at me, you want this. And at the moment there isn't. It's like Spider-Man Miles Morales. Don't care. I've got the Spider-Man game that's on PS4, and it's pretty. It's really pretty. I'll give it that. But I don't really care for the game. I completed it, and I had some fun. But the quick time events pissed me off so much. And the learning curve, there are lots and lots and lots and lots of moves, and it's like there are specific circumstances where you really need to be able to do this one obscure move. Just ugh. That was just annoying. You got to learn all this crap just because it makes you learn it. You've got to know these things, but for most of the game you don't need them, and that to me is a chore. That's not good game design. That's just giving you an artificial learning curve that is a pain in the arse and wholly unnecessary, and that's not good game design in my opinion. So that's not a game I really want to play. I'm not aware of anything on it that makes me think, gotta have that. Not at all. And until there is, I don't feel the need to get one. Even if I could, which you can't, unless you want to pay stupid money. I'm not paying 650 quid for a games console. Sorry, no. And that's what they seem to be. Every so often you'll see one pop up in CEX or Cash Converters or whatever, and they're selling for about 650 quid, which is insane. They're not that good. It's the whole scalpers, it's aggravating. And it's just because there's limited supply. Who knows when that'll change. But I mean, I am at this stage in gaming now where I've got too many games on too many systems, and I literally don't know what to play. This was like what I was talking about in my last Q&A video, really. Yeah, got too many games, can't focus on any one game because there are so many others, and I catch myself. I'll go on the PlayStation Store, or I'll go into town and go into CEX and see what they've got. Have they got any bargains? And then I'm thinking, why am I doing this? I've got a ton of games that are waiting to be played. And the only answer I can give myself is that's retail therapy. It's not that I want a new game, it's just I'm trying to spend money to dig myself out of a rut, but that doesn't work. I'm just making the rut deeper. Yeah. No, it'll be nice when PS5s are available, affordable, and there are a lot of good games on it, and there will be eventually. But I mean, this is always what happens when you've got a new generation of hardware. It takes a while before it really gets going. I mean, I think the PS2 had been out for a year and a half, maybe 2 years before I bought one of them. It's rarely worth buying them as soon as they come out, and this is definitely the case at the moment. And I mean, it's a bizarre situation where they've been out for quite a while now and you just can't get them unless you pay silly money. No, definitely patience. It'll be worth it eventually, but not right now. Okay, anyone else who's got any questions they would like answering in a video like this, leave your question in the comments below and begin with for Q&A so I know not to just answer in the comments. And thank you for watching.
What do you mean, subscribe to his Patreon? I already paid for breakfast. What more does he want? What? Oh, seemed he wasn't invited. Oh, I suppose I could eat his as well.